it's quite a complex world. In one end, we have all these tools, but these tools are not really creating democratization in the right way for the artists and for the creator. I would like to touch this, especially in the context of the creator economy and the art world.
Well, I agree totally with you. We are living, I think, in a digital world that we are not going to go back, and we need to embrace these two worlds together. It's very difficult, as you said, because if you are an emergent artist or you are tech savvy, yes, it's going to be very easy to be on a platform and to upload all your paintings and to market to promote yourself. But what about those people that are a bit of a different tradition and all so it's a very difficult. Or we have also artists in Africa that they don't have the same digital abilities that we have here. So it's incredibly difficult for them to even have internet. So what happens there? So this is what we are. We met incredible people that are actually. We have one that has been speaking always, Lisa Russell. She's teaching these artists how to use NFTs. How that's education. I think that's very important. Through education, you can make a stronger community and understand how to use this incredible digital world that we live here. The other thing is, I think, all this digital, it's also very important to be united. There are so many platforms, but it's all against each other. I think it's important to support each other in this moment, and to create a community that the artists can really benefit. But not only the artists, but also the galleries. Nobody has been thinking about the galleries. There's been always a competition between each ecosystem, I think, and that art ecosystem. And I think it's important to connect before, in order to find a solution. Yeah. I just want to show you, but even it's a paper, we did one of our magazine, which is, I love to show, because again, as you said, it's beautiful to do digital, but it's always beautiful to have something in your hands. And so this is our winter one, the Art Talk magazine on Dirk Ball. We had them.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So we had
I think we'll show images of that during the interview with our editing team, because I think it's really amazing what you guys are doing. Yeah, talk a bit more about that. Yeah.
No, thank you. And I have to say, this is all, we are, it's me and Francois. Francois is doing all the, he is creating all of this, all the layout. It's incredible how managed. So it's thanks to Francois. We have amazing art curators, gallerists that wrote incredible pieces, and also one of our amazing, inspiring person is the Michael Klein, the ex-curator of the Microsoft collection, that writes, so many touching and inspiring, from his own experience. And there is a lot of knowledge. I think that's also another, to use all this knowledge from, this art experts that were there before us, and to really make it, use it as a treasure, and to keep it always there for all of us, not to forget. I think it's very important to unify past, present, in order to have a future.
Yeah, so I want to touch one area very important that you touched in previous part of the interview. So there's an ecosystem, and like you said, we talk about the artists, and I mentioned the challenge, but you mentioned as well the galleries and the museums and all these different things. So there's an entire ecosystem that at the moment for instance, I remember I did a study about the art industry, and the entire art industry, I'm talking about the official numbers, are like $20 billion, something like that, per year. So talking around now all the transactions, and now just the NFT ecosystem is around $50 billion. Of course, it's partly a bubble. And a lot of these things, I don't know how it's going to be working, because of course there's collectives, there's a lot of different things, but it's really more than the double of the entire art world. So I would like to touch, so for instance, from your experience talking with Sotheby's and Christie's and a lot of museums and with these artists and curators that you are interviewing and talking, how do you see this? Because in one end, what I feel is there's a fear, but as well, there's in a sense, okay, an excitement, but at the same time, there's still a lot of lack of education and lack of understanding. So I would like to hear your opinion about all of this revolution that is happening around the art world. How can we actually create these dynamics that actually can create something more special and more, I would say, more dynamic in terms of really change? Let's put it that way.
Dinis, this is a very difficult question because, you know, for I'm in my philanthropic way, this is our aim, you know, our vision, our mission is to connect and to create and to support all these emergent artists. But again, it's very difficult. It's a very utopistic. I think, you know, I'm trying to, you know, you know how many artists they ask me, Carolina, can you help me finding a gallery? Can you help me finding a space? Not so much a gallery anymore, but the space. And again, it's still very difficult because there are not so many spaces. And again, the artist always needs the curator, has to meet the curator. So this is what we do with the Art Talks. Actually, we connect them. We have a platform that everybody could connect to, you know, art lovers, to art collectors, but it's not easy. As I said, it's not easy. Many times, you know, you need always an introduction. Let's be very transparent. Not so many people are open to give their time. So it is quite a challenging moment. And again, there are these artists that are still followed, you know, chosen by some very, very important galleries. So this is what you were saying, this is not going to change, or it's going to change very slowly. I think in order to really change, as I mentioned before, is to support each other through, you know, to give access to the artist, to facilitate their promoting and marketing, because that's what is important, is the royalties, you know, the copyrights. Also with NFTs, it's very difficult. You know, you have to understand that many artists do it, but they don't know what are the legal, how it works. So this is, again, education. But I think it's important that any artist could benefit from the royalties throughout their lives. That's very important.
Yeah, this is a key element, is how we can actually make this technology democratize and create a sustainable economy around the art world and around all the creative industries that we have around the world.